Hey guys, if you like this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. It would mean a lot to me. And be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video and to figure out why this corn is killing itself. Why? Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms, and today Ron's going out crop scouting. As you can see, corn's a little different from the last time I was out here. So I'm gonna go take a look, see how all the corn's doing. I can already tell it's not looking as good as last year. Gonna pull some ears, see how they look, see where they're at as far as cob formulation and stage, and you know, see where they're, just really see where they're at. Maybe not. Well, I was going to, and I saw them coming back with a load of bales, so I'm gonna let them through, and then I'm gonna go back and do that. We're actually wrapping bales for the first time on our farm, so that's what these guys, that's what Brian and Pat are doing right now. So guys, I just got done helping them out Cabun. So now I'm going to go check some crops. I haven't been out here in a while. So we're gonna go take a look at basically our earliest planted field and one of our later planted fields, and just see how they compare as far as cob formulation, how they're filling out, if any's black layered at all, if any of them are not looking good, essentially. So let's get into that. Alrighty, so I was gonna do that, but then Brian was coming through with a 12-foot wide load on this 15-foot wide road, so I let him go. But now we're gonna actually go pull some ears. I'm gonna grab one ear from this to the right, one ear from the left, then go over to my first planted field, or our first planted field, and we're gonna take a look how they look. And I have a bad feeling that this corn is killing itself. At least it's robbing itself. So again, this is gonna be a sample, guys. This will be an estimate on yield check, but this is gonna suck because I gotta walk in, the corn's wet, and I hate walking in corn because it gets me all itchy. Double ears, and I guarantee you this second ear isn't gonna make anything. Alright, so I've walked in a little ways. Let's grab an ear that's about the size of all the other ones that I'm seeing. I'm actually gonna grab the double ear too, see how that looks, and then go from there. This one looks pretty good. Take you. We'll take your little itty bitty double too, just to see what you look like. There we go. Sweet. Now I got my ears, let's head out. Itchy. All right, sweet. There's one. Let's go to this one now. This one, I can already tell this stuff is much healthier. This is one of our later planted cornfields, if not, I think the latest. So it's definitely shorter. Ears aren't as full. And this one's a lot more filled out. They're definitely harder. Much taller, probably 1.5 feet, 2 feet taller. So let's walk in. This is worse than getting probed. Also, I'm noticing a lot of disease on here. I don't know if that's tar spot or what that is, but there's actually a decent amount of disease in this corn. Hopefully that doesn't affect anything. Just getting a picture of it so I can show my uncle. Oh yeah. Also some tar spot on here as well. That's no good. But yeah, I can already tell this corn is much healthier. The ears are about up here, where the old ones are like right here. So let's grab some ears. That one really doesn't have a second ear, so I'm just gonna leave it. Let's get out of this pile. That's not good. It's actually sprouting. Some bugs out in there. All right, let's go. Let's go to the last planted field. It's probably where Brian's gonna place those bales. In the middle of this swamp. We got quite a bit of rain yesterday, so go from there. And the county definitely set up a one-lane road, doing road construction about 5 miles south of here, so there's a big line of vehicles coming by right now. That's probably why, because it's a one-lane road. All right, so I'm at our first planted cornfield. Again, much taller than that middle planted stuff. It's actually just starting to die on the bottom. So it wouldn't surprise me if this crop is around R5, maybe even black layered. Kernels are much more filled out. Like I said, it is starting to die. Looks like the tar spot did go away some. I believe we did spray this for fungicides, which is good. So we'll walk in, grab an ear again, and we'll compare all three of them. Hopefully I can teach you guys a little bit of stuff, the limited knowledge that I know about farming. Again, I do have a bachelor's degree, but it's not in agronomy. Kind of wish I would have done something in agronomy, but it is in mechanical engineering. Let's go in here a ways. Much thicker crop in here. Some of this tar spot hit really bad. Decent amount of disease, which is not good. Walk in here about 24 rows. Now I hit 24 because just started going with the rows here. So we'll grab one that looks about what it should be, about average. So it doesn't look too bad. A lot of disease on it, bugs. We'll take it. Just see what it looks like. Yeah, it'll work. It'll be good enough. All right, let's head back. I hate that corn is always so itchy. Always. All right, here you guys will be able to tell. Here we got, so first planted, middle planted, last planted. So let's pull them apart and see what they look like visually. This is definitely maturing pretty well. The kernel's much more fuller. This one's about half as full, still a little squishy, and this one is extremely squishy. Squishy! This one's got quite a bit of disease and bugs on it. Regular and pretty average, I'd say. And yes, guys, when I do say disease, it's mainly with the plant. Sometimes disease can affect the kernels, but it's pretty rare. And most of the time, food processors actually have processes to kick out the diseased corn. So the food that you guys are consuming is 99 point some odd % pure. So, alrighty, let's check out the first planted corn. Peel it back, peel the husk off and everything. Here we go. It's dented, so it's at least at R5. Not too bad. Leave it like this for now. So it's definitely not, it's still wet. I'd say, I'm not even gonna guess moisture yet because I'm gonna break it and measure length, break it, measure diameter, check if it's black layered or not. So we'll leave this right now. First planted stuff, middle planted stuff, we'll tear this apart. There's nothing up top, which is not good. Normally cobs fill out to like right here. So we're about an inch behind, I can already tell. Silks are still alive, so this corn is still growing and taking in nutrients and filling kernels. We're not at R5 yet because it's not dented, it's just starting to. I can just see it starting to indent. It's kind of hard for you guys to see, but I can tell in the glare of the sun. So when I say we're at R4, so there's that. Long silks. This is the last planted stuff. Extremely white looking corn. Whoops. Really small ear. Not filled out yet. We'll see how it looks. And then we'll open up the sidekick just to see. Show you guys that there's going to be nothing in here. This is the sidekick corn, I like to call it. Rarely do corn cobs produce more than one producing year. This is what the other one looks like. It just dies off. Can't use this at all. When it does go through the machine, sometimes it just falls right through the actual head. Doesn't even get on the machine, but if it does, this stuff will get broken up, crushed into little tiny pieces, and then I actually just spit out the back of the machine. So yeah, so corn plants do produce two ears quite often. Kind of see. 1, 2, 1. That's an outside row, doesn't really count. Anyway, they do produce it quite often. I don't want to walk in there again. But this is what the second corn cob typically is. Nope. So you guys can visually, I don't know if you can I can definitely visually see the difference between all three. Really nice golden yellow, kind of a lighter, milkier yellow, and this one's just a real light, mainly white white I'd say half white, half yellow color. I'd say 3/4 yellow, half white, or quarter yellow, white. And this one's all golden yellow corn. This is what you want to look like. So let's break these things apart and do some yield counts. So when I'm counting, I'm going to count the length. I'm going to break it in half and count the diameter as well. 37 length. 14 in diameter. 14 is not good. That's actually pretty low for my area. Let's do this one. So I had 37 and 14. Let me math for you real quick. So here's the equation I'm going to use, guys. So I use this one from DTN. It's basically take the number of the population that I have of ears that I expect to be here. So 36,000 what we planted. I'm going to say we'll have 34,000 that came up and are producing good ears, because you're not going to have every single one. So I'll do 34. So 34,000 divided by 1,000. So 34 times my roll around times 14 times my length, which is 37. Divide that by 90. Gives me 195.6 bushel or average yield, which it's about what I would expect for this time of year. It was a late planted corn. This is the last planted corn we did. It was a late planted corn. It had a lot of manure on it, so that helped it. And it's pretty short right now. So I'd say on average, I think that field did about 220 last year. So that's about right, or about what we'd see. Again, this is just a rough estimate, guys. This isn't going to be, this is just one. This is one plant out of, if that's a 40-acre field, 34,000 plants times 40 acres. This is one out of over a 1.25 million cobs of corn. So we don't know where this is going to be at. We don't know and truly know until we get into the bin. So we'll do the next. It's about the middle of our crop. So this one was 30. This one's definitely a lot wider around. See what it looked like. It's a little moist. For some reason, corn is always even number in diameter, so it's always every other number. So this one's 14, this one is 16. So 16 divided by 90. So it says this field's gonna yield 180, which I think that's a little bit low. I probably didn't get a very good sample, I'm guessing. This has got to yield more than that. If it's not, we're in trouble. If we have 180 across our farm, this is not good, because I had some good ground where we picked this from. So had a lot of manure on it, so it's got a lot of excess fertilizer on there, so it should yield better than that. Right now, latest planted was 195. This one's 181. Let's do one that's pretty much mature. First off, check if it's black layered, which, to be expected, it is not black layered. There's not any black on there. This one might be black layered though. Let's count this one. It's a nice fat rump ear. It definitely cannibalized itself a little bit. This corn could have been 10 more kernels on it is what it had the potential. My corn killed itself, cannibalized itself. Corn, why'd you do that? That's probably gonna be the tagline of this video. But all right, let's count the length of this. 40 length. 18 in diameter, so 40. So we'll do 34 again, times 40, times 18, divided by 90. 272. Call them bull spit. I probably picked a really good ear compared to everything else. This one's probably going to yield around 220 is my best guess. Maybe 240 because we put a lot of manure in it. Last year it yielded 260, and it's not going to yield more than that. I guarantee you that. Because it did cannibalize itself. It lost out probably at least on 20 bushel. So we'll see. And corn is not black layered yet. Tastes better, that's for sure. As you can see, this corn is not black layered yet. There's not a black speck when I break this off, and nothing really down there. So this corn is probably at R5 right now, just under R5. It's just filling these out right now. It's probably gonna black layer here in the next week. So if we wanted to chop it at some point, black layer typically means your moisture is somewhere up between 25 and, oh, yeah, there's your cannibalized kernels. 25 and 40% moisture, so it's got a little ways to go. Anyway, guys, there's that crop scouting I did. My uncle wanted me to do is just kind of see where we're at, but figured I might as well make a video out of it for you guys. So last planted, middle planted, first planted. kind of sees the difference as the growing season matures. It was about a month, just about a month between the first and the last planted, so that tells you the difference, guys. Hopefully, if we get an early frost, there are a lot of farmers that are going to be hurting. Hopefully, I mean, it's 90 degrees out right now, but we're not worried about it this week, but you never know. We've had frost in mid-September right now. It's September 11th, so we're at a risk for frost anytime in the next couple weeks. We're praying that we don't get a frost till at least mid-October, because an early frost not only kills the moisture and stops its development, so whatever moisture your corn's at, I mean, we could be harvesting 35% corn at some places, which would be disastrous for as far as drying costs and just maturity of corn. So we're fortunate that we actually chop off a decent amount of our acres. 300 acres or so is what we chop. So we're fortunate we can chop off the latest planted corn. Like this field, I guarantee will be chopped. So, but we'll see what it looks like, guys. Only time will tell, that is for sure. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little crop tour I had for you guys. If you guys have any questions, drop them down below. If I said anything wrong, don't be afraid to correct me. I'm not an expert by any means. So if you guys did like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Hartung Family Farms. And of course, guys, as always, ta-ta for now.